The Fresh Toones music show is underwritten by the Animation Workshop at Animated Studio, providing animation instruction since 1993. Please visit their website at animatedstudio.com.
Thanks to the folks who led the way. Thanks to the folks, let us thank them every day.
Hi, this is the Fresh Toones music show. My name is Dave Puls, and today's show is called Minstrels of Resistance. And I've selected a few songs by some local musicians, Deborah Magone and the Dady brothers, that express some of their resistance to what's going on. In between other folk songs, I'm going to play some of my own resistance songs, my own Fresh Toones resistance. And to start off today's show, I'm going to share a little parody song that Jimmy Fallon did on his show. It's an updated version of Bob Dylan's song called The Times They Are A-Changin'. Pretty cool song, so let me share that with you now.
Come gather round, people, wherever you're on, and admit that our country don't feel like our home, and that silence speaks louder than those who condone. If a tweet to you is worth saving, then lift up your voices and put down your phones, for the times they are a-changing. Come women and men who hashtag me too, and believe me when I say that we believe you, for weak is the man who calls truth fake news. Time's up, our silence we're breaking, and even though Mel Gibson was in Daddy's home too, well, the times they are a-changing. Come athletes with platforms throughout the land, who by taking a knee are taking a stand, and before you shout out that they should be banned, listen to what they are saying. Perhaps they'd stand up if you reached out your hand. Well, the times they are a-changing. Come journalists, writers who report the facts, and brandish your pen to fend off his attacks. Look past what he says and look at how he acts. The fire and fury is raging, for his words can hurt, but your words can fight back. New York Times, they aren't a-failing. Come leaders who bully like internet trolls, we'll curse you with four-letter words, love and hope, for we will go high even when you go low. The order is rearranging, for you have the power, but we have the vote. The times they are a-changing.
I really enjoy that song. I'm glad Jimmy Fallon stood up and presented it. It was a nice updated version of The Times They Are A-Changin'. This next song is a Fresh Tune resistance song, and it's called Stand Up and Be Your Love.
There's just no way, so they say. Just close your eyes and close your mind. Say that's so.
raise our voices. What's killing us are the things left unsaid. Stand up, speak up, rise up and be your love. To bring about some changes, to gain a little justice, to try and make things fair in this world. It's only fair to have equal justice, but to be sure that the children are fed. It's only right to raise our voices. What's killing us are the things left unsaid. Oh, stand up. Oh, speak up. Rise up. Be your love. And be your love. Yeah, when we see things that we don't agree with that are going on, especially presented by our government, we need to stand up and be our love and speak out, and that's what that song was about. You know, it's hard for professional musicians to say too much political anymore, unless they're big names and they can say whatever they want. Musicians with local audiences or limited audience that they're trying to build on, it's hard for them to speak out sometimes politically. But I give a lot of credit to the Dady brothers for putting this song together. That's another parody of a Dylan song. It's called Mr. Tangerine Man. And obviously it's about Trump. Joe Dady came into the studio that I was working at, an animation studio, and said, "Oh, I got this song and it would really be great to have it out there before the election." Unfortunately, it was just a couple weeks before the election. And, I couldn't really see how to put an animation together in that short a time, so I did kind of a clip show, a video in combination with some hand-drawn animation from another Trump music video that I had put out there months before. So I was able to reuse some of that and then create some new visuals that went along, particularly with the words that they had. And we got it out there, I don't know, a week or two before the election. Didn't have much effect, but it was our little statement of how we felt about things, and I'm glad we got it out there. I'm going to play for you now Mr. Tangerine Man by the Dady brothers, mostly written by Jack Jones. If you want to check the video out, it's up on YouTube. Search for Mr. Tangerine Man. Here's the song.
Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, build a wall for me. I'm a white guy and I'm angry, so I'm following you. My Confederate flag is proof that I'm a native of this land. My people are supreme. We eat tangerine ice cream, and below the skin we're sexist and we're racist. I believe in what your hat says, you will make America great. I can read it in your face, but I think that hat is just to keep your hair in place. Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, build a wall for me. I'm a white guy and I'm angry, so I'm following you. You will help us take our country back from whom we do not know. But you sure put on a show with that toupee on your head. Now is it orange or is it red? Your little hands waving free up there on the stage, stirring up unfounded rage, leaving us to wonder what's this country coming to. Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, build a wall for madly across your tongue, and they're aimed at everyone. You even think that it is fun, but the truth is, brother, you are just a bully. You're smarter than the rest of us, 'cause you've evaded tax. Small business gets the axe, as you refuse to compensate them fully. Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, build a wall for me. I'm a white guy and I'm angry, so I'm following you. You sit up in your tower and watch them build your wall as they rally to your call and ring the bells out loud of hate and bigotry. Yes, to dance upon humanity with little hands waving free, silhouetted by your greed, with no memory of your lies, all the good that you despise, putting women in their place. Your campaign is a disgrace, but for all of that I promise I will vote for you. Hey, Mr. Tangerine Man, build a wall for me. I'm a white guy and I'm angry, so I'm following you.
It's hard for me to turn down money because that's not what I've done in my whole life. I grab and grab and grab. You know, I get greedy. I want money, money. Now I'll tell you what we're gonna do, right? We get greedy, right? Now we're gonna get greedy for the United States. We're gonna grab and grab and grab. We're gonna bring in so much money and so much everything. We're gonna make America great again, folks. I'm telling you, we're gonna make America great again.
Man, build a wall for me. I'm a white guy and I'm angry, so I'm following you.
And that was Mr. Tangerine Man by the Dady Brothers. And we're going to miss Joe greatly. But we do still have John out there playing music, and he's a fine attribute to Rochester's music scene. And he's still out there playing and speaking out. And thanks, John, for continuing to share your music. And the next song I'm going to play is kind of a rockin' song. I don't write many rockin' songs, but this one's called Dark Force.
There's a dark force funded by the Koch brothers. There's a dark force sponsored by the NRA. There's a dark force of greedy, heartless corporations. There's a dark force of Bible-thumping thieves. And the emperor's in the White House. There's a dark force with stormtroopers on the march. There's a dark force floating around in Congress, grabbing all the money that they can. Our light will shine when we can show our love and give it voice. There's a dark force empowered by black robes. There's a dark force saying corporations are people too. There's a dark force, I'm bowing down to dark money. There's a dark force, and we're the sacrificial lambs. There's a dark we must resist. There's a dark force, and there always has been. There's a dark force, but there's a light that always wins. Our light will shine when we can show our love and give it voice. There's a dark force and the sun is rising. There's a dark force, the vampires on the run. There's a dark force, the cold is receding. The warm light of love is on her way. Is on her way. Is on her way. Is on her
Well, that's about as rockin' as I get in that song called Dark Force. But if you really want to hear a rockin' song, this song by Deborah Magone called It's All About the Money should stir you up some.
They don't care where you're from, where you're going, they don't care what you need.
wow, that song really gets me every time. There's so much good music out there and songwriters. I wonder why they haven't found more success. But I guess it's a tough business, and the way I've approached songwriting is to just keep doing it. I have to produce my own songs because I'm not out there promoting them, and mostly the biggest growth process for me has come through writing songs. A lot of the sharing I do now is on YouTube and Facebook. So I get my music out there, but it's most important to keep writing the songs. If I keep doing that, I guess I'll get better and be able to continue to contribute to my community and help other folks out. To wrap up today's show, I've got a recent song that I wrote, Until the Bill Comes Due. And basically it's about, with all the damage being done by Trump and the GOP, at some point we're going to have a pretty hefty bill to pay. But we better get to work on trying to confine the damage that's done and get things back on the right track. It's called Until the Bill Comes Due, and there's a video to this song up on YouTube by the same name.
Reliving the past with leaders who have no class. The thing we're all just fools until the bill comes due. Until the bill comes due. He spent our money, grew the debt, stored evilness in his cabinet. Said, believe me, I love you until the bill comes due. The people, they rose up from the deluge of his lies to tell him enough's enough. And now your bills come due. And now your bills come due. Now there are some who sing his praise. No innocence can they claim. May deny they ever knew a thing. On the day the bill came due. On the day the bill came due. On the day the bill came due.
Well, that's it for today's Fresh Tune Show, featuring the songs of Minstrels of Resistance. I hope you enjoyed it and that you tune in next week. Have a great week and keep writing your songs and telling your stories, and we'll keep things rolling here and get things back on the right track. Until next week, so long now.
Fresh Tune.
If you'd like to check out some of the music videos to these songs, you can check them out at Dave's Fresh Tunes at YouTube. That's Dave's Fresh Tunes. That's one word with no spaces. And Toones has two O's, not a U. Thanks.